It's the Chiefs and the reigning Super Bowl champs on Thursday night primetime.
We are just east of the U.S. Capitol, about 8 miles or so, at the home of the Commanders, Northwest Stadium in Landover. The traditional Thursday night opener kicks off a new season. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, that long off-season. We look forward for months, Greg, to this Thursday night. The Super Bowl feels like a long time ago. Here we are, ready to start the NFL season again.
And it's such a cool night, right? I mean, to celebrate NFL football, it's the only game in town. It's the only game on TV. Everyone has been waiting for this matchup and this night for what seems like the day after the Super Bowl ended. And tell you what, Mike, I know from talking to you all week, we're excited. The fan bases are excited. There's new hope, new optimism. I think tonight gets us kicked off for what should be an incredible 2025 season.
So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves, thinking, all right, new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And man, you get through that first game and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. There's going to be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, they're going to have a big advantage coming away with a big win today.
Taking on defenders, plowing forward, a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. A play fake. Now it's Mahomes. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 for Mahomes. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Rice open, he's got it. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. He pulls it in around the 5. A 2nd effort, and he is in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. And this one is blocked. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. This one taken at the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Washington offense going to make their way to the field for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jayden Daniels.
There's just something special about week 1, isn't it, Mike? I mean, after months of anticipation, speculation, it finally hits you. The season has arrived. This is the first time where we're going to get to see a lot of the debuts of players on new teams, new coaches, rookies taking the field for the very first time in a meaningful game. The preseason is one thing, but it's an entirely different level of excitement once opening weekend rolls around. I don't know about you, but I am excited to see what's in store for us, that these games finally now matter.
Let's go now.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. That's taken in. It's Austin Eckler. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
The man in motion is Zacchaeus. Now pass deep for McLaurin. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. Third down coming up.
Let's go. Ready.
Throwing again, Daniels. Now they'll set up the screen to Eckler. Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. And he'll take it on in. Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. No problem there on the extra point. And the Commanders move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. They put Kelsey in motion. On second down, Mahomes. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Mikey Sainristil.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4.
And he will score. Austin Eckler. Touchdown, Commanders. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
Now the try for an extra point. The kick is good. And the Commanders will take a 14-6 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's the rookie Xavier Worthy. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. That's complete left side to Worthy. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Pass downfield is caught by Brown. And he's into the end zone. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Kansas City. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs move back to within 1.
14, Chiefs 13.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Quick throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
At the 34-yard line.
They'll run, it's Eckler. And he'll have a Commander's 1st down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
On the go. Here we go, here we go.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. And this will be incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one. The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down. 2 minutes to play in a tight 1-point game in this first half. Back with more of this Thursday opener after this. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Ready.
To the air again is Daniels. That's caught by Eckler. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
The motion man here is McLaurin. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
Ready, ready.
They'll run it and give it to the big guy. And it's going to be a Commanders' first down. They get it easily. It was 4th and 1, and the pickup was 5.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. A throw on the run is complete. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. That's a short one caught by Sinnott. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that after this long drive would be a bit of a letdown.
This has been some kind of march downfield now, and they pay it off with 6. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Ben Sinnott, touchdown Washington. The kicking team off for the extra point. And he missed the extra point. No good on the try. And this one stays a 7-point game. Just 8 seconds now until halftime. And the kick's away. Here comes Worthy to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. 1st and 10. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So we are at halftime here in the Thursday night opener of the NFL campaign as we get you to Orlando. Say hello to my old pal, Jonathan Coachman, with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Greg in just a moment. But first, let's give everybody a look at what's coming up later this weekend around the NFL. In that 1 o'clock time frame, a lot to choose from. But let's highlight the game in Philadelphia. A big one for the Eagles as they get set to take on the visiting New York Giants. In the late afternoon games, all eyes will be on Las Vegas. A glitzy matchup there, where it'll be the Raiders taking on the LA Chargers. And lastly, we'll all be tuned in on Monday night for what should be a great one between the Green Bay Packers and the Detroit Lions. It was Austin Eckler who was the star of that first half. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead. These two teams leaving the tunnel, and we'll head out with them. It's time to send it back over to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This fielded at the 2. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The Commanders' offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. A first down there on a pickup of 17. So 1st and 10 here now at the 38. He'll give it to Eckler on the option. Up the sideline, past midfield. They keep feeding him. 15 more on the ground. And another first down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. continue to mix the run with the pass, keep your foot on the gas, and try to extend this lead.
Here we go, here we go.
On play action, Daniels. He'll let it go deep left sideline. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big play there for Washington. 31 yards.
Ready?
On the give, it's Eckler. He is in. Austin Eckler. Touchdown, Commanders. That his second touchdown now here in the season opener.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
The extra point is good. And the Commanders will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. 2nd and 7. Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as he gets this up to the 42. Throwing is Mahomes. That's dropped off for Pacheco. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. On the carry, it's Pacheco. And he'll take this up to the 48-yard line. Deron Payne there for the stop. Here's a 3rd down and 4. They put Kelsey in motion. On 3rd down, Mahomes. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. 18 yards on the pickup there. First down, KC. They put Kelsey in motion. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. That's caught. It's Jared Wiley, the tight end. And he will get into the end zone. Jared Wiley. Touchdown, KC. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will cut the deficit to 7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Austin Eckler and the rest of the Commanders offense back out onto the field. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the top conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. He finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one. 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 41-yard line.
Again, it's Eckler. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half, and he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Running right up the gut, it's Eckler. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Week. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Hut, hut.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Set it.
Play action. Here's Daniels. And that is incomplete.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the 4th quarter, and that's a gift. I mean, that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
They'll look to run with Eckler. And he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he may have come back a little bit, and now it is 3rd and goal.
Let's go now.
3rd and goal. It's Daniels. He's got his big tight end, Zach Ertz. Touchdown, Washington. The extra point is up and through. And the Commanders will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes Worthy to return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense and Patrick Mahomes coming out for their next drive. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. First down throw, Mahomes. He'll be forced to just throw that one away.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd and and short. Here's Patrick. The future Hall of Famers connect. Mahomes to Kelsey one more time for a Chiefs first down. They'll look to throw again. That's into the hands of Worthy. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. They put Kelsey in motion. Right back to the air for Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. They put Kelsey in motion. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. To the left side, it's caught by Brown. It is second down and 5. Motion man is Rice. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. Looking middle, he's got Kelsey. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. They'll drop to throw. He gets this one to Moore. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Here's second down. Mahomes now to throw again. In trouble, and down he goes. This crowd trying to be a factor, getting very loud now. It's 3rd and 5. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. Here's Mahomes. It is brought in the end zone. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Chiefs. Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs will cut the deficit to 7. A one-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick, not much of a chance.
They run it once more with Eckler. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Here's a run with their tight end. And he'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 4. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. Clock is stopped. 47 seconds left here in the 4th. The offense is out there. 4th and inches.
Let's go.
They'll try to sneak it here. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down.
Ready.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Come on. Set.